JEEVANSATHI Season 5 brought to you by Global IME Bank मेरी उनीलाई मुद्दती खाता
Global IME Bank सबैका लागि बैंक
powered by
Yasuda, your complete home solution.
marketed by Impressions or Creative Design.
नमस्कार अनि स्वागत छ यहाँहरुलाई ग्लोबल आइमी मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सीजन 5 powered by यशुदा र म हुँ मालविका सुब्बा. वेलकम टु दिस yet another episode. Let's start the show. दर्शकवृन्द, आजको एपिसोडमा पनि हामीले पब्लिकको मार्फतबाट पठाउनु भएको कथाबाट नै हामीले चुज गरेका छौं. उहाँहरुको भेट चाहिँ इन्डियाको दिल्लीमा भएको थियो. जीवनसाथीकै जोडीको कुराकानी गर्नुपर्दा एकजना नेपालबाट हुनुहुन्छ र एकजना इन्डियाबाट हुनुहुन्छ र भेट्ने क्रममा नै 20 वर्ष अगाडि इमेलको मार्फतबाट पत्रचार भइसकेपछि उहाँहरूले फिजिकली एकअर्कालाई भेटेर त्यही नै माया पिरित बसिसकेपछि इन्डियामा धेरै वर्ष उहाँहरू लामो काम गरेर बस्नुभयो र भर्खरै अहिले नेपाल आउनु भएको छ. र उहाँहरूको स्टोरी पनि एक प्रकारले इन्ट्रेस्टिङ नै छ. दुई देशको भिन्नता भए तापनि उहाँहरूको मायाको कारणले गर्दाखेरि 20औं वर्षको यो लामो रिलेसनसिपलाई उहाँहरूले अहिलेसम्म लिएर आउनु भएको छ. हामी निम्ति आउन चाहन्छु एक जोडी. उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्छ गोपाल दीक्षित र ज्योति दीक्षित. नमस्ते गोपाल एन्ड ज्योति, वेलकम टु जीवनसाथी. प्लिज डु कम. थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. यहाँले जुन इमेल पठाउनु भएको थियो त्यसको लभ स्टोरी हामीलाई निकै नै मन पर्यो, इन्ट्रेस्टिङ पनि लाग्यो. इन्टररेसियल इन्टर कन्ट्री रिलेसनसिप. सो त्यही कारणले गर्दाखेरि आज यहाँहरू हाम्रो सेटमा पनि हुनुहुन्छ. थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर टेकिङ टाइम आउट एन्ड कमिङ. हजुर, कार्यक्रमको सुरुवातमा थोरै म भाषा सम्बन्धी चाहिँ ज्योतिजी इन्डियाबाट हुनुहुन्छ, दिल्लीमा बिलङ गर्नुहुन्छ. उहाँले आफ्नो आधा जीवन नै त्यही बिताइसक्नु भएको छ र नेपालमा अहिले भर्खरै 2 वर्ष यता मात्रै बस्न आउनु भएको छ. त्यसरी कारणले गर्दाखेरि नेपालीमा त्यति पोख्त हुनुहुन्न, अलिअलि बुझ्नुहुन्छ, धेरै चाहिँ बुझ्नुहुन्न. त्यही भएर मोस्टली उहाँले अङ्ग्रेजीमा नै बोल्नुहुन्छ. मैले दर्शकसँग सुरुमै पर्मिसन लिइहालेँ. गोपाल सर त जनकपुरबाट हुनुहुन्छ तर 14-15 वर्ष दिल्लीमा इन्डियामा बस्नुभयो. त्यही क्रममा यहाँहरूको भेट भएको थियो होइन? हामी त्यहीबाट सुरुवात गरौँ. यहाँको थोरै ब्याकग्राउन्डको बारेमा, किनभने यहाँको ब्याकग्राउन्डको बारेमा हाम्रो अडियन्स अनभिज्ञ हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँलाई त्यति धेरै जानकारी छैन. सो यहाँको बाल्यकालको बारेमा थोरै केही कहाँ पढ्नुभयो, के गर्नुहुन्थ्यो भनिदिनुहोस् न.
स्योर. मेरो चाहिँ जन्म जनकपुरमा भएको हो होइन. म चाहिँ त्यहीँ लोकल स्कुलमा पढेको हो, जनकपुरमै स्कुलिङ. त्यसपछि क्याम्पस पढेँ होइन. त्यहाँ एउटा राराबो क्याम्पस भन्ने छ, त्यहाँ पढेँ, 12th गरेँ. त्यसपछि माई एम्बिसन वाज टु बिकम सिए होइन. त्यसपछि म दिल्ली गएँ सिए पढ्नलाई. सो आई डिड माई चार्ट एकाउन्टेन्सी दिल्ली. अनि त्यसपछि त्यति बेला पनि एउटा अप्सन थियो नेपाल फर्किने, पढ्न मात्रै गएको हो होइन. बट त्यति बेला चाहिँ माओवादीको धेरै डिस्टर्बेन्स थियो कन्ट्रीमा. सो आई थट ल केही टाइमसम्म इन्डियामा एक्सपोजर लिउँ, वर्क एक्सपोजर लिउँ, त्यसपछि फर्किउँला भनेको. The kind of pace you are in Delhi, so you never realize the time passing on. And I ended up after 14 years that I'm in Delhi. So then again, you know, the soil called me and I came back last 2 years.
यहाँले के गर्नुहुन्थ्यो दिल्लीमा?
Ma'am, I used to work with the corporates. I did my MBA. Post that, I have done into my major experience was into HR. I was handling HR into corporates. Then afterwards, my family started, we had our babies. So then I left the job and then 2 years back, we shifted to Nepal over here as my husband wanted to shift back. Though I also wanted to see the culture, see everything, because I've never been to in-laws place, you say. I've never been to there, or I've been to there, I've been in contact with them, everybody. But the thing is, I've never stayed there for a longer period of time. It's just like a 4 days or 5 days we used to come for on the time of Dasai or on the time of Diwali and all that. So I hardly get a time to spend time over. So I was also equally excited for this opportunity. So we both decided, fine, we'll shift to Kathmandu. So that's how we land up over here.
Long story short हो, आज त हामी डिटेलमा नै बुझ्न चाहन्छौँ होइन. यहाँको भेट 2002 सालमा दिल्लीको बेलामा नै तपाईँ दिल्ली जाँदाखेरि सिए पढ्ने क्रममा नै भेट भएको थियो. थोरै इतिहासबाट केही स्टार्ट गरिदिनुहुन्छ, त्यसपछि म ज्योतिलाई भन्छु.
Sure. So it's a very kind of a dramatic, you know, meet. or हामी सुन्छौँ जेनरली मुभीमा फिल्ममा होइन भन्छन् मान्छेहरूले कि होइन लभ एट फर्स्ट साइट हुन्छ भन्ने कुरो. सो वी एक्सपिरियन्स भेरी क्लोजली. सो अब त्यति बेला हामी इक्जाम दिएर छुट्टी लिभ हुन्छ. सो with one of my friend होइन. So we went to that trade fair exhibition लाग्छ त्यहाँ होइन. It's a big huge massive होइन, millions of people in that exhibition. त्यस्तो ठुलो स्केलमा एक्जिबिसनमा हामी पनि ल छुट्टी भएको छ ल जाउँ घुमेँ, इक्जाम सकेर घुम्न गएको. So then we met her होइन, we saw her and it was like a eye contact and everything started from there and we exchanged the emails and all that and that continues throughout.
उहाँले लेख्नु भएको छ इमेलमा, मलाई के लेख्नु भएको थियो भने उहाँले चाहिँ त्यो बेलामा उहाँको साथीले, तपाईँको साथीले आई थिङ्क होइन, तपाईँको हटमेल चाहिँ कागजमा लेखेर छोडिदिनु भएको थियो अनि संयोगवश उहाँले नै भेटाउनु भयो. त्यसपछि she was the first one to write back.
So I put up that paper and then because though I liked him, I also liked him that point of time. So I picked that up paper and then I mailed him. I emailed on that email, Hotmail ID. Hotmail was used to be the only portal at that point of time. So there was an email ID of Hotmail. So I messaged on that. So that's how things get started. Then I think probably after a month or 2 months, we had our first date.
Okay.
Matlab, I was not so keen, but I was in under a pressure कि let me judge him by a mail or by a phone call only. So we judge each other by our phone calls and then after 2 months I think we had our first date. And we went for a movie called Kaate and it was, I mean, the movie was little bit on a very vulgar sort of a movie and the dialogues were not so good. So I was like sitting on a date and Kaate was going on and I was like, what movie is this going on? I was not enjoying it. Actually, and it was so, everything was so thrilled and all that vulgar dialogues were there and everything was, so it was not a nice movie on eyes. So I was like, ये कौन सी movie हम लोग देख रहे हैं बैठ के, तो that's how.
हजुरको फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन कस्तो थियो ज्योतिको बारेमा?
राम्रो थियो होइन.
20 वर्ष अगाडिको कुरा गर्दैछ हामी, 20 years ago.
I know, a long time.
But still I remember that scene or that freezing moment when we saw for first time each other. So like अहिले पनि बित्यो, एटलिस्ट त्यो मोमेन्ट बिर्सेको छैन होइन,
अहिलेसम्ममा मेमोरीमै छ.
I know, and we still remember that date also. The day we met, that was 17 November 2002 we met.
Okay.
So we still, earlier we used to celebrate as in celebration only for initial, unless we don't get married, so we used to celebrate as an anniversary only. But post marriage we are celebrating our anniversary date as in marriage date as an anniversary date. Okay. But before that we used to celebrate that meeting date as an anniversary date. So we have celebrated that days for 7 years.
यहाँहरूको स्टोरी प्रोग्रेसन हुँदै जाँदा यहाँ दुवैजनाले आफ्नो स्टडिजलाई सकाउनु भयो होइन. त्यसपछि आई थिङ्क यहाँले न्युजिल्यान्ड अप्लाई गर्न खोजिरहनु भएको थियो. सो त्यही क्रममा बिहा गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कन्भर्सेसन आयो. सो त्यसको बारेमा पनि थोरै के भनिदिनुहोस् न.
सो अब त्यहाँ क्वालिफिकेसन भइसकेपछि अब नेपाल पनि आउने कन्डिसन थिएन. अब बाहिरै बस्नु छ, घर बाहिरै बस्नु छ भने वाइ नट इन सम अदर कन्ट्री. सो आई एम मोबाइल, आई एम ग्लोबल. मलाई त्यस्तो फिल हो बिकज स्टिल आई एम आउट अफ माई होम, आउट अफ माई टाउन. नेपालमा बसिएन भने सो इन्डिया बस्नुभन्दा बाहिर जाउँ कि बाहिर पनि ट्राई गरेको थियौँ. सो आई गट कपाल अफ अपर्च्युनिटी इन सिङ्गापुर, न्युजिल्यान्ड एन्ड अल द्याट. सो अब त्यहाँ जाने कुरा भयो. इन द मिन टाइम फ्यामिली एङ्गल केम कि होइन, अब इफ यु आर इन रिलेसनसिप सो यु कान्ट इट्स नट गुड द्याट यु लिभ अ गर्ल एन्ड गो, बिकज पछि के हुन्छ, भिजाको प्रब्लम, कहिले के प्रब्लम. वी हेभ सिन लट अफ पिपल अर द कपल बिकज अफ अल दिज लिगल ब्यारियर्स. one spouse is in one country and the other spouse is in the different country. So त्यति बेला चाहिँ होइन बिहा गरेर जानुपर्छ भन्ने त्यो थट पनि आयो. and then I think that was the mileage or the speed up came from there.
त्यो हुन्छ नि एउटा, so different countries बाट आएपछि you sometimes have this feeling as to how you can adjust to certain places or certain people. I'm sure you had never met his family before that as well. So how did the situation play? त्यो कसरी तपाईहरुले त्यसलाई कसरी सल्भ गर्नुभयो?
Ma'am, what happened, I was knowing him from 7 years. So I have a full trust on him. And in between, I have met my brother-in-law also, his elder brother. I met him also. I met his elder sister also, and her brother-in-law also. So I've met couple of my family members at that point of time. So and they also met me. So the feeling was mutual. They were also very nice, very caring towards me, and I also like the way I used to like him. The whole family members were like that only. So my opinion was like, I want to get married to this guy only and I want to settle down with this guy only, because it was not like it was just a day or a overnight decision. It was a
Over
good
the time.
Yeah. So I have met his brother, matlab my brother-in-law also. Now he's my brother-in-law. So I met him a number of times. I had a word also. I used to had a word over phones also. So I really like and touch wood, I'm blessed. I'm blessed with them. To be very frank, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister, they all are my, you can say, my support system. A big support system. Because since I'm totally alone over here. I don't have any my family members over here. My whole family is back in Delhi. But I never feel that way. Every time when there's a vacation or there's a holiday, we used to go to Janakpur, or my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, they used to come to us. So I never felt like that way. I'm into my in-laws' place basically. They are so open. Touch wood. So that's
के डिफरेन्स पाउनुहुन्छ यहाँले दुईटा डिफरेन्ट कल्चर्समा तपाईहरुको दुईटा डिफरेन्ट कल्चर्समा
It was difficult, as the question you initially put it up to Jyoti. Difficult छ हैन कस्तो भने नि मैले त्यहाँ दिल्लीमा what I experienced was generally all the metros of the big city, particularly Asian metros, and like all the metros in India and maybe in Nepal also. So people somehow wanted to, marry their child or girl particularly in the same town.
yeah.
Delhi, this culture is very, very severe, Everybody wants to marry their girl child in nearby vicinity so that you can approach and you can go meet.
It's just like a 10-kilometer radius only. They want to want their daughters to get married. But it's just a 10-kilometer radius.
So मेरो केस पनि त्यही भयो हैन. So that was a challenge. Their parents were kind of not very, comfortable sending her, daughter all the way back to Nepal.
It's just a 1-hour flight actually if you think about
But
it.
not since it, yeah.
त्यति त आजकल दिल्लीको सिटीमा ट्राभल गर्न त त्यो भन्दा धेरै लाग्छ हैन खासमा भन्यो भने ट्राफिक कस्तो हाई छ नि त
This is what we also convinced him. That's how we also convinced. It's just a matter of 1 hour only, yaar. You come to airport, we'll come to airport to pick you up. It's hardly a matter of 1 hour. But still they have that own apprehensions and all that. So they have in their mind. And I think quite obvious. Being a parent of a girl daughter.
Of course, yeah. सँगै नजिकै बसोस् भन्ने चाहना हुन्छ पक्कै पनि
So त्यो एउटा part अलि difficult थियो, but yes, later on they got convinced, because what matters is important is if they are convinced on the other part, so this can be compromised भनेर they manage गर्नु.
तपाईले त बस्नु पनि त भयो नि धेरै वर्ष त तपाई इन्डियामै बस्नु भयो यहाँले कम्प्रोमाइज गर्नु भयो इनफ्याक्ट फाइनली अब आफ्नो मातृभूमि फर्केर आउनु भएको छ र के गर्ने कोसिस गरिरहनु भएको छ हुन्छ हामी यस्तो यति राम्रो कथा सुनिरहेको छौँ यहाँ दुवै जनाको इन्डिया नेपालको कहानी सुनिरहेको छौँ आज हामी है सो थ्यांक यू सो मच फर दैट यसैमा हामी एउटा छोटो ब्रेक तर्फ लाग्न चाहन्छौँ र छोटो व्यापारिक विश्रामपछि हामी फेरि छिट्टै नै आइपुग्ने छौँ कतै नजानु होला विल बी राइट ब्याक पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ग्लोबल आइएमए मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सिजन 5 पार्ट बाइ यशोदा मालविका सुब्बा सो हामीले केही समय अगाडि पब्लिकहरूलाई सोधेका थियौँ यहाँहरूको आफ्नो मायाको कथा पठाउनुहोस् भनेर त्यही मायाको कथाको आधारितमा आज हाम्रो गेस्ट हाम्रो सामेल हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्छ ज्योति दीक्षित उहाँ होम मेकर हुनुहुन्छ र साथसाथै उहाँको जीवनसाथी गोपाल दीक्षित उहाँ चाहिँ एउटा चार्टर्ड अकाउन्टेन्ट सीएफओ पनि हुनुहुन्छ एउटा कम्पनीको र उहाँहरू इन्डिया नेपालको जोडी हुनुहुन्छ केही समय इन्डिया बसाएपछि अहिले नेपालमा हुनुहुन्छ हालसालै र यहीँ बसेर काम पनि गरिरहनु भएको छ इन्ट्रेस्टिङ स्टोरी यहाँको कि जीवनका चित्रहरू छन् हामीसँग लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द फोटोज कहिलेको फोटो हो यो
I think just after we get married. I think just a day or after
कसले
that.
दिएको तपाईलाई
उहाँले नै दिनुभयो तपाईँलाई थाहा छैन
And look at his expression.
She is the one who sent me all the photos.
I could not find the good photos.
यसमा यो तपाईँहरू कहीँ स्पेसिफिक कुनै ठाउँमा हुनुहुन्छ
Yeah, ma'am. I think that's a GIP mall. There's the Great India
Really?
Palace Mall in Noida itself. So I think it's that's
तपाईहरु नोइडामै बेस्ड हुनुहुन्छ
Yeah,
म्यारेज
ma'am,
पछि
yeah.
ओके इन्ट्रेस्टिङ यो बेलाको यो दिनको के एकदम स्पेशल मेमोरिजहरु छ
I think we recently got married in this picture and we went for a lunch together
Okay.
and for shopping because we were about to off for a honeymoon. So we went for a shopping and all that. So I think and I'm taking I think selfie in that.
हजुरको के मेमोरिज छ त्यो दिनहरुको त्यो बेलाको
Oh, I think yes. I was not knowing that this picture is here. Also,
I could not find
before
good
going
picture.
for a vacation or a break, I think it was a shopping day. जुन चाहिँ हामी मलमा गएर त्यहाँ शपिङ गर्ने प्लानमा गएको हो.
अर्को फोटो हेरौँ न
So yeah, this is our recent picture. In this picture, my younger sister got married. Before we came February and she got married in December. So this is her wedding picture. मतलब we were in that out.
यहाँहरूको रिचुअल्समा के सिमिलरिटिज छ जस्तो लाग्छ दुवैजनाको रिचुअल्स
Most of the
Almost
things
same
are
छ
almost same. Yeah.
almost
अनि
same
के
छ।
डिफरेन्स छ जस्तो लाग्छ
केही अलि डिफरेन्स छ लाइक होइन जस्तो पूजा नि भयो भने अब पूजा गर्ने अलिक तरिका फरक होला होइन
Otherwise,
या
most of them are.
बिहाकै नै भयो भने स्टेप्समा एउटा दुइटा एडिसन डिलिसन
That's
द्याट्स
all.
इट
तर सिमिलरिटिज धेरै नै छ त्यही भएर पनि धेरै सजिलो पनि भयो होला
Yeah.
एन्ड अफ द डे इट्स अ हिन्दू कल्चर
हजुर।
व्हिच म्याचेस
नेक्स्ट फोटो प्लिज
These are kids, ma'am. We have 3 kids. She's my elder daughter. She's 9 years old, and these are my twins boys.
सो यहाँले आफ्नो प्रेग्नेन्सीको जर्नीको बारेमा पनि लेखेर पठाउनु भएको थियो which
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
very
very-
interesting
Yeah.
and very painful I'm sure होइन
Yeah,
थोरै
ma'am.
केही त्यसको बारेमा के सेयर गर्नुहुन्छ
Actually, we got married in 2009, so we did not want baby for a year or so. So we did not plan it for that. But after 1 year, when we planned for it, it was not happening. Matlab, there was some medical problem was there. Then I conceived with my first baby. That was, but that unfortunately does not survive. Then my daughter born. So it was my rainbow baby. You can say Joanna is my rainbow baby. My daughter name is Joanna. So she is currently 9 years old. And then we did not plan for second baby. But somehow after 5 years down the line, we planned to let's have a second baby. So we planned for a second and we landed with 3, you can say. So it's like a buy one, get one free offer sort of a thing. We planned for one and we got 2 boys then. So currently they are 3.5 years old.
कस्तो छ ट्विन्ससँगको एक्सपिरियन्स कस्तो हुँदो रहेछ सर
धेरै डिफरेन्ट छ धेरै
Challenging.
राम्रो छ अब फर हर इट्स अ च्यालेन्जिङ टु म्यानेज यु नो तर कस्तो एउटा वाट इज द लर्निङ इज हाम्रो पनि फ्यामिलीमा न उसको र मेरो फ्यामिलीमा कहिले पनि हिस्ट्री छैन
China.
So this is
Even
a-
we were surprised. Matlab, when I went for my first sonography and I came to know that I'm carrying a twins, I was surprised. Matlab, it was like this upside down. I was like, how come it happened? So he's like, ki might be you have some family generation
back,
thing, germs. I was like, no, it was not like that. Then even I was not ready rather to carry on with 3 because it's a big responsibility. It is not just having them. It's like it's much beyond that. So I was very, though he was fine. After a certain point of time, he was fine. My mother-in-law, she was very, very, all thanks to her, she was very supportive. Till now, she's with me. She's managing my kids. Hats off to her. Because of her, she showed me strength. No, please carry on, Jyoti. I will be with you. My mom, she also, my own mother, she also said me, no, don't think, otherwise things will manage. But I was not very sure. Even he was sure. Ki no, have it. Let's continue with this. But I was in a very different mindset. Ki no, how will I cope up with 3 kids? But
I think
fortunately,
you're doing a good job राम्रो गरिरहनु भएको छ they already grown up so
fortunately,
much
yeah, fortunately, my mother-in-law, she was a great support. So
हजुर।
that's how.
हजुर सो ट्विन्सहरूको हुर्काउँदाखेरिको चाहिँ च्यालेन्जेस के छ लाइक स्पेसिफिकली भन्न मिल्छ भने
राम्रो बेस्ट पार्ट इज विच इज दे डोन्ट निड एनी अदर फ्रेन्ड्स
Yeah.
दे आर फ्रेन्ड्स इन
Yeah. They are-
आफैमा खेल्ने आफै लड्ने आफै हाँस्ने गर्छ सो दे आर देयर ओन सेल्फ बाहिर जानु पर्दैन कसै साथी चाहिँदैन के चाहिँदैन आफै गर्छ च्यालेन्ज इज दे वोन्ट एभ्रिथिङ सेम सो एभ्रिथिङ
एउटै कुरा दुईचोटि किन्नु पर्यो
And more
सेम किन्नु पर्यो
सेम किन्नु पर्यो सरी
राम्रो मन परेको छ एउटा मात्रै छ भने जेनरली किन्दैनौँ हामी छोडिदिन्छौँ किनभने फेरि त्यहाँ झगडा हुने भयो So, जे किन्छौँ दुइटा एउटै पानी मात्रै किन्छौँ कि
And remember, there's a catch also. If supposingly I bought these 2 cups same, and if somehow this cup is broken down, but then the single cup left, we keep aside that cup because if 1 cup will be there, again they will fight with the same cup only. So that's a big challenge with them. So they want everything same. If one thing, and if you bought 2 things, and supposedly a gun or a toy, and one broke down, and one is left, so again there's a fight. ये मेरा है, वो he says this is mine, he says this is mine. So
बजेट त एकदम हाई हुँदैन तपाईँलाई धेरै पैसा कमाउनु पर्ने रहेछ
सो एभ्रिथिङ इन्टु 2 हुने भयो क्या डे 1 देखि
Yeah.
स्टार्टिङ फ्रम द हस्पिटल मेडिकल एक्सपेन्सेस
Yeah.
इन्टु 2
Yeah.
टिल नाउ
Everything is into
Yeah.
two. हजुरको जेठो सन्तानले चाहिँ द एल्डेस्ट वानले चाहिँ कसरी लिनु भएको छ लाइक ह्याभिङ टु ब्रदर्स or 2 siblings
she was very excited.
Yes.
Though now she is not so excited because it's like, why they have come in my life. I was so, since she was a single child at point of time, so she used to have all that privileges. Now she has to share everything. So now she does not want to share it. But yeah, it's in all brotherhood, sisterhood thing. Na? We all fight and then we again make up. So that's how
but
it
more
goes.
interesting एउटा भन्नै पर्ने कुरा आयो हैन सो दे जोइन प्ले ग्रुप स्कुल अहिले यहाँ काठमाडौँमा सो वान डे हाम्रो सरले एकजना कान्छो भाइले चाहिँ बदमासी गर्यो उसलाई आफ्नो कस्टडीमा राख्नुभयो हैन तिमी कहीँ जाँदैनौ यहीँ बस अर्को द एल्डर वान द 3 मिनट एल्डर वान केम टु सर भने सर मेरो भाइले बदमासी गरेको तर अब गर्दैन यसलाई छोडिदिनु पर्यो उसले लिएर गयो आफ्नो भाइले त्यहाँबाट सो द्याट काइन्ड अफ सिबलिङ सपोर्ट दे विल ह्याभ थ्रू द लाइफ
And they have a very
Are they identical twins or?
They were fraternal, ma'am. They were fraternal. They were in different bags also. So that's a difference. Their face does not match. So there was a possibility that we were having a girl also, or in a fraternal you generally have this thing, this combination. In identical, basically either 2 girls or 2 boys. It's clear cut. But in fraternal, it can be a girl, it can be a boy, it can be a girl or boy.
Yeah.
So by the time we did not came to know what, so we were like, ठीक है जो होगा देखेंगे नाम क्या है पता नहीं क्या होगा जो होगा देखेंगे
के नाम राख्नु भएको छ भाइ
so finally Advik.
Okay.
The name was Adve and Advik.
Advik, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And the best part is they both names meaning was also same. Adve means unique, Advik means unique. So their both names meaning is also same. So they will not fight with us later on.
हजुर हस् यस्तो रमाइलो कुराकानी हामी अझै जारी नै राख्नेछौँ अहिलेको लागि एउटा छोटो व्यापारिक विश्रामतर्फ लाग्न चाहन्छौँ विल बी राइट ब्याक पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँलाई ग्लोबल आइएमई मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सिजन 5 पार्ट बाइ यशोदा मालविका सुब्बा सो अबको टाइममा चाहिँ यहाँहरूले चिन्नुहुने साथीहरूले भिडियो सन्देश पठाउनु भएको छ लेट्स ह्याभ अ लुक है त
Jodi is like Jyoti is more speakable, imaginable, thinkable, and expressible. Gopal ji at the same time he might not be expressible, but he looks little reserved side. Like might be he is expressible with Jyoti only.
कस्ता कपल छन् भन्नु पर्दाखेरि मेरो हिसाबमा त पर्फेक्ट म्याच छ उनीहरुको भनौं एउटा लुक वाइज एउटा एजुकेसन पढाइ लेखाइ हैन को हिसाबले पनि हेर्ने हो भने सोचको विचारको हिसाबले पनि हेर्ने हो भने एकदम पर्फेक्ट म्याच छ
मोर रोमान्टिकमा आई थिंक ज्योति रोमान्टिक जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ मोर केयरिङ को भन्दा हजुरको दुवैजना मोर केयरिङ छन् एकअर्काप्रति
रोमान्टिक वाइज लाइक ज्योति लुक्स रोमान्टिक मोर बट if Jyoti looks romantic more, what about the Gopal ji? Like Gopal ji has approached her on the first sight, on the first love sight. So it means he is also romantic, but he doesn't show.
Jyoti नै बढी रोमान्टिक जस्तो लाग्छ उनीहरुको दुईजनाको रिलेसनमा मलाई हैन बढी केयरिङ दुवैजना उति नै केयर गर्छन् एकअर्कालाई त्यही पनि मलाई एकजनाको नाम लिनु पर्दाखेरि अब गोपाल नै बढी केयरिङ जस्तो लाग्छ अब फेरि अब ज्योति रिसाइरहेको
Rochak Jankari was like she wanted to have 2 kids in her life. Like everybody is like 2 kids, like 1 beta and 1 beti. Like chora chori and family is complete. They were actually expecting 2 babies and she got 3 babies now. She has 3 babies. So it's like buy 2 1 and get 1 free. I'm sorry, don't take me otherwise. Because it's like kid's job is like 24 hours job. So might be she has some plans before that and now she's more into this duty of taking care of kids and everything because Gopalji must be going for a business or job. They're caring, I think both of them. They are doing their duty properly as far as like it's been 13-14 years in the relationship, in this marriage. They are together. So maybe like marriage is all about caring, trusting, believing, having pillars both the side. It's like a wheel of the car. So I think caring is like both side caring but Jyoti ko caring dere dikhcha haini Gopalji ko caring dere dikhदैन होला might be it is like that sorry Gopalji you have to show more caring now
उनीहरुको जम्मा टोटल 3 वटा बच्चा एउटा त जेठी एकदम क्यूट छोरी डल जस्ती छे बहुत राम्री नेचर वाइज पनि अनि त्यसपछि कान्छो ट्विन्स छोरा एकदम मजाका बच्चाहरु छन् एकचोटी भेट्नु भयो भने जो भेटे पनि नयाँ मान्छेलाई पनि एकदम आफ्नो बनाइहाल्छन्
उनीहरुको यो दाम्पत्य जीवन जस्तो अहिले छ त्यस्तै सधैँ रहिरहोस् र अझ राम्रो होस् मेरो शुभकामना हस् थ्याङ्क यू
कस्तो लाग्यो यहाँहरूलाई?
So sweet, ma'am.
So sweet. One is Sandeep, the guy, same guy with whom
He was
went
at
there
that day.
in the exhibition trade fair for day one.
गाडीको कि अफिसको?
गाडीको.
गाडीवाला चाहिँ चस्मा लाउने।
He was
He's one of my
Okay.
best
Chutty buddy
buddies.
friends, you can
Oh,
say.
he is the one who gave the
Yeah, exactly. So he was the one, and he was the one who was very active. No. You should give a try. Ye, wo, to. You have that friends who push you
yeah.
for all that stuff. So he was that kind of a friend. He's still our friend. He has recently shifted to US, abhi.
Okay.
So,
Second one is my elder brother.
Yeah.
So though he's elder brother, but it's more like a friend. We are not twins, but yes, we did everything in life as a twins.
सँगसँगै गर्नु पर्यो।
जस्तो स्कुल पनि हामी सँगै गएको, एउटै क्लासमा पढेको, साथीहरू पनि एउटै कमन. सो अब दाइ भन्दा पनि अब बढी साथी हुने बुझ्ने हैन. सो उहाँले जहिले पनि सपोर्ट गर्नुभयो. एन्ड थर्ड वान इज आवर फ्रेन्ड इन काठमाडौँ. सी रिसेन्टली बिन आवर फ्रेन्ड.
हजुर हजुर उहाँले त तपाईँलाई त्यति धेरै एक्सप्रेसिभ छैन भन्नुभएको छ है. हजुरले त्यति धेरै माया देखाउनु हुन्न कि क्या ज्योतिको लागि अरूको अगाडि?
होइन त्यस्तो होइन. अब कसरी नि आउट अफ अल तीनजनामा he is the I think youngest friend we have.
We have recently met her.
हजुर
So that's how.
रिलेसनसिपलाई अहिले 20 वर्षको रिलेसनसिपलाई निहालेर हेर्दाखेरि यहाँहरूको स्ट्रेन्थ चाहिँ के हो जस्तो लाग्छ रिलेसनसिपको?
स्ट्रेन्थ इज द्याट हामीले एकअर्कालाई चाहिँ ट्रस्ट गर्छौँ, चाहन्छौँ होइन. र आई थिङ्क कसै पनि लाइफमा इट्स अ सिरिज अफ प्रब्लम आउँछ होइन. सो एकअर्कामा ट्रस्ट छ होइन. ल ठिक छ, प्रब्लम आयो नि उसले म्यानेज गर्छ, ह्यान्डल गर्छ, हामी मिलेर गरौँला. कति प्रब्लम सिङ्गली हुँदैन, मिलेर गर्नुपर्छ. सो त्यो भयो भने आई थिङ्क ट्रस्ट इज द फाउन्डेसन द्याट यु नो वी आर कनेक्टेड टिल नाउ.
What do you think?
Same, ma'am. I think it's like both have to give 100%. Matlab, it is not one person who gave it. So both have to give equally. Equally participation is required. So yes, I think trust and that.
What has been the most difficult part in your relationship so far? Bhanna milne kura.
Relationship.
How did you overcome it?
I think having twins in my life was a big challenge for me. Matlab, I was not at all ready for that. Because I was knowing this thing from day one only, because if I'll take it forward, it's a big responsibility. Upbringing 3 children in current scenario, it's a really, really tough. I mean, it's not a easy walk.
Yeah.
So I was knowing it since beforehand only ki my life gonna be changed. Yeah. Having a single child, my daughter was that point of life 5.5 years. And I was sorted with her. She was almost doing everything on her own. I was totally free. And I was about to start my career back again. So, and again getting in that motherhood thing, and then again conceiving and twins, and then again upbringing them, and again your 5 years of your life will go into that. Though it's motherhood is never-ending thing, but I was knowing this thing. We have to work hard. We have to
make more effort.
Effort for everything. We were knowing it. So that was the most challenging thing in our relationship.
Jyoti ko sabbabhanda राम्रो कुरा के लाग्छ?
So she's like very transparent. खुला किताब भन्छ नि, खुला किताब हुनुहुन्छ. She's very open, expressive. जे भयो भने मनमा नराख्ने, भनिदिने हैन. So that nature I like most.
अनि यहाँलाई चाहिँ गोपालको के मन पर्छ सबैभन्दा राम्रो? The best thing about him?
Best thing? He's a very workaholic guy. He's totally dedicated towards his work. I mean, I've never seen a guy who's so into work, and I like that part because he really work hard.
That doesn't bother you?
Though it matters me a lot, at times, but yes, I'm very proud of it that he's a workaholic guy and he do everything, all efforts he do just to fulfill our needs and just to make us comfortable. And yes, hats off to him for that.
Nepalko sabaibhanda ke man parecha Nepalko? What did you really like about Nepal, having lived here for the last, even though through the pandemic?
Yeah,
but
the best part about Kathmandu is weather. The weather is amazing. If you've been to Delhi or if you have stayed in Delhi.
I have lived in Delhi for a year.
So I'm sure you can just. So the temperature in Delhi is so freaking hot. You don't feel like going. And the best part about Kathmandu is the weather.
It's 40 plus in Delhi.
Yeah.
I've lived in Delhi for a year.
So it's a very difficult to manage over there. And the best part about Delhi, this Kathmandu is that weather is very pleasant over here, and obviously the view. मतलब Delhiites तो हमेशा mountains के लिए घूमते रहते थे कहाँ तो अब तो balcony खोलो and mountains are in just front of you. So that's the best part. My friends, my relatives, my family back in Delhi, they all are jealous of me. मतलब wow, मतलब what photos you put, Jyoti, but they are amazing. I said the view is so amazing. The photographs usually come nice, so that's how this is the best part about Kathmandu.
Okay, हुन्छ हामी यही क्रममा छोटो व्यापारिक विश्रामतर्फ लाग्न चाहन्छौँ. हाम्रो लास्ट सेगमेन्ट गेम सेगमेन्ट बाँकी नै छ. We'll be right back. पुनः स्वागत छ यहाँलाई. ग्लोबल आइएमए मेरी उनीलाई प्रेजेन्ट्स जीवनसाथी सिजन 5 पार्ट बाई यशोदा र आज हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ ज्योति र गोपाल दीक्षित. उहाँहरू इन्डिया र नेपालको सम्बन्ध जोडिएको छ, तर अहिले चाहिँ हामीले इन्डिया भर्सेस नेपाल गर्न लागिरहेको छ, which is ज्योति भर्सेस गोपाल. सो यहाँहरूको लाइफ स्टोरी यस्तो इन्ट्रेस्टिङ लाग्यो. यहाँहरूले कस्तो राम्रोसँग आज हामीलाई आफ्नो स्टोरिजहरू सेयर गरिदिनु भएको छ, त्यसको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद. र नाउ इट्स गेम टाइम, विच इज ज्योति भर्सेस गोपाल. अब हुन त एउटा उमेरको लागि गेम भन्ने स्पेसिफिक त हुँदैन होइन, त्यही पनि we hope that you will enjoy त्यो चाहिँ मेरी उनीलाई गेम सेगमेन्ट हो. अनि ग्लोबल आइएमएको मेरी उनीलाई सेगमेन्ट चाहिँ बेसिकली उहाँहरूले मुदती खाता हो, श्रीमानले आफ्नो श्रीमतीलाई खोलिदिने खाता हो. सो वाट वी हेभ टुडे इज है, त्यस्तो बच्चा चाहिँ नठान्नु होला है. आई थिङ्क टु हेभ फन देयर सुड बी नो एज लिमिट, राइट? सो विल गो one by one. Alright, so I'm just going to give you 2 minutes. Alright, and then your time starts now.
All the best. Wow. 2.
आज छिटो आउँछु भन्थ्यौ किन आयो ढिलो,
तिम्रो लागि लिन गएको मायाको छिनो, मेरी उनीलाई मेरी उनीलाई मेरी उनीलाई मेरी उनीलाई अटुट छ यो साथ दुनी दुनीलाई.
4. Yeah, there's 4, 5.
Oh,
nice. This 6. Oh, 7 within 52 seconds. So you'll have to match that. If you can do it within 52 seconds, then you're the winner. All right. I'm going to time you as well. So it has to be below 52 for you two. And your time starts now.
Too bad.
Relax, relax, relax.
Oh.
1. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, counted, counted. 2. Ali कम भयो force.
Oh.
Nice.
Just
30 seconds. Gone.
Oh.
Nice. 35 seconds.
Oh.
Almost 40 seconds. Come on, you can do this. Oh, nice, 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 nice. That works too. That works too. One more.
Twins.
2 more. One more. Just one more. And then you win this game. One more. Oh! Right on time. It's almost a similar time. Well done. Well done. Well done. It's a tie. Nice. It's the same timing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So this is for both of you. This is from Yashoda. It's a different box which you can probably use while going for work and things like that.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
This is from Global IME as well. This is for the both of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I have a same question.
Okay.
But I want to see that if your answer matches or not.
Okay.
So म सेम क्वेसन नै सोध्छु दुवैजनालाई र तपाईँहरूको आन्सर चाहिँ म्याच हुन्छ कि हुँदैन त्यो चाहिँ म हेर्छु. माई फर्स्ट क्वेसन इज वाट इज योर पार्टनर्स शू साइज? You'll have to write Gopalji's and Gopalji will have to write hers. 8, correct? No? Is your shoe size 41?
No.
So both of them don't get any 0 points. Okay.
Oh God.
Alright.
But be kind.
Next question. While growing up, what did Gopal want to be in the future? What was his aim? Model. He's writing CA.
This is the right telling you.
What is that the right answer?
No.
Don't try.
As a child.
No, that was more like a kind of a hobby or interest in that. But career objective was this
Different.
one. Yeah.
So this you wanted to be a C as a child.
No, not as a child, but I was in class 9th or 10th. So I decided that time that I'll be doing C and I choose the commerce as a
But
sorry, 0 points. 0 points.
A child.
Nobody gets a point so far. Next question is, what was your partner wearing on your first date? तपाईको पार्टनरले फर्स्ट डेटमा के लुगा लगाउनु भएको थियो याद छ भने लेट्स सी white black shirt jeans white cap
Yes.
okay were you wearing that
yes.
top and pant he writes okay 1 points la. Next question, what is your partner's weird obsession? एउटा कुन यस्तो कुरा हुनुहुन्छ जसको बारेमा एकदम obsessed हुनुहुन्छ तपाईको पार्टनर? What did you write? Workaholic says work, clothes.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
1 point. Okay. Your last question, Sotsuma. What is the date of your first date? After you started chatting on emails and things like that. January 17th, what did you write?
Plus few days.
Plus 7 days.
I don't
It does not match at all. So I think she got 1 point more extra. So Jyoti is the winner of this round. But anyways, we just have one last gift left. This is again from Global IMB.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
We also have this Maya Cochino Sayo Jeevan Sathi Global IMB offer. This is
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Thank you so much.
जानुभन्दा अगाडि यहाँहरूले आफ्नो लाइफलाई कसरी हेर्नुहुन्छ त्यही नै हेर्न चाहन्छु म बुझ्न चाहन्छु म हाउ डु यु सी योर लाइफ टुगेदर नेक्स्ट 10 another 20 years
So मैले के हेरेको भन्दाखेरि नि बिकज आई वर्क अ लट इन द कर्पोरेट्स इन इन्डिया मल्टिनेसनल कम्पनीज एन्ड अल द्याट होइन त्यहाँ काम गरेर एक्सपोजर जुन चाहिएको थियो नि जसको लागि त्यहाँ बसेको त्यो पाइसकेको छ सो अब नेपाल आएको पर्पस होइन आफ्नै ठाउँमा जाउँ आफ्नै देशमा जाउँ आफ्नै कन्ट्रीमा जाउँ अब जे गर्नुपर्छ यहीँ गर्नुपर्छ भनेर होइन त्यो कर्पोरेट लाइफ त्यो त्यहाँको एउटा एक्सपोजर सब छोडेर आएको होइन सो आई लुक फरवर्ड टु कि अब होइन नेपालमै राम्रो गर्नुपर्छ यही देशमा राम्रो गर्नुपर्छ अनफर्चुनेटली बाहिर जाने क्रेज पनि धेरै देखिन्छ यहाँ होइन सो आई जेनरली डोन्ट अग्री टु अल द्याट होइन मलाई लाग्छ कि नेपालमै आएर मान्छेले राम्रो गर्न सक्यो भने वी हेभ लट अफ अपर्च्युनिटिज लट अफ स्कोप लाइङ हेयर एन्ड देयर होइन त्यसलाई इन्क्यास गर्न सक्यो भने डेभलप गर्न सक्यो भने आई थिङ्क द्याट विल बी माई अब्जेक्टिभ गोइङ फरवर्ड म यहीँ सेटल भएर यहीँ राम्रो गर्ने चाहिँ सोचेर आएको र गरेर पनि जान्छु जस्तो पनि लाग्छ क्या
ज्योति
Same, ma'am. We have this vision in our minds only that we'll stay here now and then everything is in hand. Let's see how it goes further.
हजुर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच यहाँको समय निकालेर आइदिनु भएको धेरै धेरै
Thank you
थ्याङ्क यू
so
सो
much,
मच
ma'am.
फर वाचिङ जीवन साथी एज वेल
Thank you so much.
हामी जानुभन्दा अगाडि एउटा फोटो खिच्छौँ है
Jeevan Sathi Season 5 brought to you by Global IMB Bank मेरी उनीलाई मुद्दती खाता
Global IMB Bank सबैका लागि बैंक
powered by
Yasuda, your complete home solution.
marketed by Impressions or Creative Design